Ever wondered how your life might change if you spent less and saved more? Picture a lifestyle where you're not constantly chasing after the latest trends, but instead focusing on what truly matters. This is the essence of minimalistic living, a concept that's not just about reducing clutter, but also about smart spending. Our spending habits can be like a leaky faucet, slowly draining our wallets and impacting our quality of life. Stay with us as we delve into the world of minimalistic living and its financial benefits. Meet Jane, a New Yorker who discovered the financial freedom of minimalistic living. Jane was once the embodiment of the city dweller with a high-spending lifestyle. Her days were filled with shopping sprees, dining at fancy restaurants, and living in a luxurious apartment filled with items she hardly used. However, Jane found herself stressed and overwhelmed not only by her cluttered space, but also by the mounting bills and dwindling savings. That's when she decided to embrace minimalism. She downsized her apartment, sold off items she didn't need, and focused on experiences rather than material possessions. The transformation was astonishing. Jane's savings started to grow. The money she saved from unnecessary expenses was now contributing to her financial security. She was less stressed, more content, and had more time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. Jane's story shows us that minimalistic living can indeed lead to financial freedom. By prioritizing needs over wants, we too can reap the financial benefits of a minimalist lifestyle. Now, let's consider the Johnson family, who found financial stability through minimalistic living. The Johnsons, a family of 4, started their journey towards minimalism 3 years ago. They took the decision to declutter their lives, both physically and financially. By selling off unnecessary items, they were able to pay off lingering debts. They traded their large suburban home for a smaller, more manageable one, thus reducing their mortgage. They also made a conscious effort to reduce their consumption from groceries to children's toys, focusing on quality over quantity. This reduced their expenses significantly. With the savings, they started investing for their children's future education. But the most beautiful part of their journey? They didn't feel deprived. Instead, they found joy in their simpler lifestyle, spending more time together as a family, rather than worrying about possessions and bills. The Johnson family's experience demonstrates that minimalism can lead to significant financial benefits, even for a family. Next, we have Robert, an entrepreneur who used minimalism to bootstrap his successful business. Robert was once a typical consumer, buying the latest gadgets and indulging in luxurious habits. But he realized these habits were draining his wallet and hindering his dreams of starting a business. This realization led him to minimalism. He downsized his life, cutting out unnecessary expenses and focusing on needs over wants. This wasn't an overnight change, but a gradual transformation. He started by selling unused items, then moved to a smaller apartment, and finally he transitioned to a minimalist wardrobe. Robert's minimalistic lifestyle allowed him to save substantial amounts, which he used as seed money to launch his business. Today, he runs a thriving company and enjoys an unparalleled level of financial freedom. His journey shows us that minimalism isn't about deprivation, but about making space for what truly matters. Robert's story is proof that minimalism can pave the way for financial independence and entrepreneurship. So, what do these stories tell us about minimalistic living and its financial benefits? They paint a picture of a lifestyle that, when embraced, can transform your financial situation dramatically. In the case of our city dweller turned minimalist, we saw how downsizing possessions and opting for a smaller living space led to a significant reduction in living expenses. Not only was there a decrease in rent, but also in utility bills and maintenance costs. This shift allowed for an increase in savings, creating a safety net for the unexpected. When we looked at the family who chose to embrace minimalism, we saw a change in their spending habits. They started focusing on buying only what was necessary, reducing their overall expenditure. This resulted in less stress about meeting ends meet and more financial stability. Our entrepreneurial minimalist demonstrated how minimalistic principles can be applied in business. By streamlining operations and focusing on what truly matters, there was an increase in efficiency, reduction in costs, and subsequently, a boost in profits. These examples show us that minimalistic living is a tool that can be used to achieve financial freedom. It encourages us to make conscious decisions about our spending, helping us distinguish between our needs and wants. It's about understanding that every dollar saved is a step towards financial independence. Remember, minimalistic living is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious decisions that lead to financial freedom.